like a
TMT Fit Club presents How to Get Jacked in 2 Easy Years with Time Off for Good Behavior, starring rapper Ja Rule. Yeah!
Ja Rule just spent the last 2 years in prison, and he spent his time wisely.
His time wisely.
We did! He worked out!
It's true! Here's Ja before prison, here's Ja after prison.
What was he in for?
Tax evasion.
Oh, well, it was a white-collar crime.
Yeah, it was nothing. And gun charges. So there was that. Speaking of guns, bada bing and bada bang! How did Ja Rule achieve such an impressive physique?
Maybe he spent his time doing push-ups, doing sit-ups.
A lot of running, and a healthy diet.
How do you grow, though? Like, how's he getting enough? How's he getting supplements?
What, like protein? Well, again. Anyway, no matter how he did it, well done, Ja Rule!
He's an inspiration convict.
Meanwhile, OJ's fat.
Or just fat. He's just fat.
Maybe OJ's boyfriend likes him a little thicker.
King of wrestling versus the king of wrestling. Watch out, man, it's gonna be
Pretenders, fakers, and floppers exist in every sport. Athletes will do anything they can to win, even if that means sometimes looking like a jackass.
Clearly a flop there, no contact made.
This is a list of fighters who faked being hurt during a fight, either to win. Hurt during a fight, either to win via disqualification or to have a point deducted. These are some of the biggest fakers and floppers in MMA. In 2014, Ozzy Thomas took on Mario Said at Cage Warriors 72. Said, who was 6-2 at the time, was declared the winner via disqualification after his opponent landed an illegal kick.
Said is out.
When a fighter has a knee or hand touching the ground, it's illegal to kick them in the head. Said, knowing he was foul, milked it for all it was worth.
That was illegal. That was an illegal
It's an illegal upkick, but he turns and he says to the ref, what about the upkicks? And then pretends to, I don't know, it's a very confusing situation.
Said wasn't sure if he should complain to the ref or pretend to be unconscious, so he did both. While Ozzy Thomas's kick was illegal, it's clear that Said wasn't injured and took full advantage of the situation. Referee Mark Goddard disqualified Thomas, declaring Said the winner. While the end of the fight was anticlimactic, Said's last fight more than made up for it.
Oh, that body shot in the left hand. That was quick from him overhead.
Thought Mario Said was good at pretending to be hurt? Wait until you see Josh Koscheck.
And the Oscar goes to?
Josh Koscheck was a contestant on the first season of The Ultimate Fighter and fought Paul Daly at UFC 113. The most exciting part of the fight was watching Koscheck pretend to be hurt after a missed knee in the first round. Daly threw a knee that, if it landed, would have been illegal, only it didn't land.
Oh, wait a minute.
Koscheck successfully had a point deducted from his opponent and won the fight via decision. Daly, being frustrated, landed his best punch after the fight. Koscheck has a history of this type of behavior and did the same thing to Anthony Johnson at UFC 106.
No. That knee did not hit that left eye.
Whether it was a fix, a dive, or a flop, we do know one thing. This punch couldn't have hurt this much. In 2010, Eddie Bengtson fought Alexander Emelianenko in Russia, but just 40 seconds into the first round, Bengtson already seemed to be looking for a way out of the fight. A light jab from Emelianenko, which didn't even seem to land, sent the 263-pound fighter to the mat. Bengtson looked as if he had lost consciousness, but awoke immediately after the fight was called off and stood up without a scratch on him. Emelianenko was declared the winner via TKO, and Bengtson either faked it or was the first MMA fighter to get knocked out by a gust of air. Pedro "The Rock" Nobre proved that nicknames in MMA aren't always accurate. The Rock took on Yuri Alcantara at UFC on FX in 2013. Early in the first round, Nobre was on the verge of losing his UFC debut after being on the receiving end of Alcantara's ground and pound. During the flurry of punches, one of Alcantara's punches may have grazed the back of Nobre's head. Being that strikes on the back of the head are illegal, Nobre milked the situation as much as he could.